What's up, guys? Sonar118 here with a video that a few people have been asking for. They've been wanting to see the difference between Rigs of Rods and BeamNG Monster Jam, and I'm here to deliver that for you guys. So, first of all, we're going to get into a little bit of a freestyle on each game on Oakland 2013. Now, straight away, you're going to realize that this is, in fact, Rigs of Rods, one of my babies, one of the things that has been building this channel like crazy. And I'm driving the Jester truck right now, and I'm also driving the Jester truck in BeamNG just to make it a little bit more similar. But as you can see, this game handles amazingly. Like it's not perfect, but it is the closest to what we have to perfect. And here's what comes in second. This game comes in second because the physics are not really all there. I wouldn't say that you can get the most air in this game. You can't really do that many things that you really do see in real life, but the damage factor in this game is just amazing. So as soon as they can get the physics down and the nodes down for these trucks, this game's probably going to take over on Rigs of Rods. But it's a scary thing to think about because Rigs of Rods is my baby, but that's why we're here. We're going to talk about this. We're going to see which one is better so far, in your opinion. Spawning. So spawning a truck in BeamNG, you have to, every single time that you spawn a truck, unless you go into the garage and make this a permanent thing, you have to go into your config and you have to change linked steering into independent steering. But also from here you can change the wheels and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. But then for spawning trucks in ROR, you just kind of have to spawn it, and it's perfectly fine. You can drive it. Damage. Now the damage in Rigs of Rods is a little weird. I mean, most of the trucks do not break, but there are trucks that are specifically for braking. We call them breakables, and that was one. Gravedigger right there, and then this is braking on BeamNG, and not just about every single truck breaks just like this on this game, and I don't know how they did it so well. Like right here, look at this, my front drive line completely broke, so I couldn't even like power out of that. I couldn't save it. Pretty cool. Flipping your truck back over. Now this is pretty cool. I like this feature a lot. You can change the strength of what you want your truck to be flipped over by on BeamNG, and you can flip it over. It makes things a lot easier. You can kind of just be careless with your hand if you turn the strength down, but on ROR that is not the case. It's really hard to grab onto the roll cage sometimes, and when you flip it over, sometimes you overdo it. Backflips. So this one's gonna be pretty short, but yeah, you can just kind of compare these backflips together. I think ROR's got it down more than anything, but BeamNG's still pretty good. Racing. Now racing on BeamNG is actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be, and there's also a way to program an AI to race with you. Somebody's coming up with a video on that. It's a lot of work, really time consuming, pretty tedious. And somebody's going to do it though. I know they are. I saw a promo for it. So look out for that. I don't know who it is, but shout out to them. And racing was actually a lot of fun. I mean, these trucks are really underpowered. But then in ROR, racing is perfect in my opinion. I love racing on this game. I have a lot of championships from racing on ROR. And by championships, I mean my friends say that I'm a champion because I beat them in a local, server. So it's really not that big of a deal, but still, just a ton of fun on Rigs of Rods. I'm definitely going to stick to that. Big air. Now, big air on Rigs of Rods is pretty realistic if you ask me. I mean, sometimes it can get a little screwy, but Rigs of Rods has got the air thing down. But then you come over to BeamNG, the trucks are a little underpowered. I feel like they're kind of being pulled down. The gravity, I don't know if it's gravity or the weight of the truck, but it's just not right. Doesn't soar right. Sidewalls. Now, sidewalls on Rigs of Rods are a pain in the butt because of how sensitive the wheel is. But once you actually finally do get it down, you get your thumb kind of in a way that you want to all the time, and you can just kind of do sidewalls whenever you want. Now in BeamNG, it's not nearly as sensitive, so you really have to hammer it if you want to bring it back over. Like in this right here, I was just pulling all the way to the side the whole time and kind of managed to flip it back over. So really cool save. Wheelies. Now for wheelies and rigs of rods, I'd say they really got it down. I mean, look at this. Perfectly pulling that thing back up into a wheelie, just like you'd see in real life. And then in BeamNG, they got it pretty good. I mean, I think you have too much control in the air, and I also think that they kind of go over on one wheel too much. It looks really cool, but you don't see that very often. Track and truck selection. Now this is going to be the last section right here of this video. For tracks on rigs of rods, you got a ton from the Sim Monsters community. You got a ton of trucks too. I mean, I have over 1,000 trucks, maybe 200, 300 tracks, whatever it says right there. I can't read it. And I don't know. There's just so much to choose from on rigs of rods. But then you come over to BeamNG, and you got a couple tracks right now. I mean, these guys are just now working on this stuff, so you got to bear with them. They're definitely going to be coming out with some new stuff. I already heard that there's some new tracks coming out, so I can't wait for that. And then for the trucks on BeamNG, they got quite a few of those too. Not as many as we'd like to see, and not as many as accurate as we'd like to see. But they have a lot of custom trucks too, so they're just having fun with it. I think it's a good time. You know, just in general, BeamNG and Rigs of Rods, they're probably the most fun I've had on any video games in a long time. So just thank you so much to all the developers who have been working on them. I appreciate it. And thank you for letting me make my content on it too. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you have some kind of idea of which one you like better. But just know that both of these games are insanely fun. Rigs of Rods is a little bit harder to download, but then again, BeamNG costs money. So it's all up to you guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching Trenton's channel, and just thank you in general. Have a good rest of your day, guys.